Hey everybody, in this reading we'll be looking at things that didn't come through in my other readings for whatever reason. And these things could be about love, work, friendship, trips, whatever comes up. I'll do a couple of spreads and maybe additional clarification or outcome spreads if necessary. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Here's the first lost message for you, Scorpio. We have the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the World and the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with maybe an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or absolutely any zodiac sign. Well, I think this has something to do with work and travel or relocation. Okay, because both the Knight of Swords and the World could be interpreted as cards of travel. Right, the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights, and the World could be interpreted as a card of some place remote. So it could be either you who is about to go on a business trip, or maybe you will be asked if you can relocate for work, or you may have to travel for work if you start a new job, or somebody could be coming in and with an offer, or perhaps somebody from another office of the same company could be coming in, or something like that, right? And what I can tell you is that it's going to happen fast, quick, right? This is something that's right around the corner. The Knight of Swords, like I said, is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights, and the Ace of Wands, all the way to your left, clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands is also a fast energy, right? It's a new offer coming your way, or this is you getting all excited about this, right? It could be an, it's a very passionate ace. But in this case, it's passion about work, because it's clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, which is a card of work, business, and finances. And the cherry on top is the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, right? It is one of those cards you actually want to have when it comes to work, business, and finances. And I believe, like I said, this is definitely a work-related spread or business-related. The Nine of Pentacles is a card of somebody who is doing very well financially. It's a card of somebody who is in the center of attention, somebody who is in demand, somebody whom people would go to for an advice. All right, so whatever is about to happen, it could potentially make you a lot of money. Or if somebody is coming your way, then they want to pick your brain, you want your expertise, they want to maybe hire you or something like that. I see it as something very positive, right? The World, by the way, is not only a card of someplace remote, it's also a card of an ending. But I always interpret it as a happy end card. This is when one chapter of one's life that is about to come to an end, and a much better, much happier, much financially more abundant, perhaps, chapter of that person's life is about to begin. I don't think we need to get an advice or like a potential for this situation. I think you got it. This is something that's coming your way, or someone that's coming your way. I think it's going to be very beneficial to you, like literally financially beneficial to you in some shape or form. And I think you know it. I don't see you questioning this. I don't see you doubting this. Perhaps, like I said, it's just something that's going to happen unexpectedly. Okay? So yeah, let's move on and take a look at another lost message real quick. Here's another lost message for you, Scorpio. We have the Six of Cups clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands clarified by Justice. We have Death clarified by the Page of Swords. And we have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, maybe another Scorpio, or any zodiac sign. You're going to be dealing with somebody from your past, Scorpio. All right? Somebody from the past is coming back to you, but it could be an ex for some of you, but for others of you, it's just somebody from your past. And if this is somebody from your past, they probably already had an opportunity with you, but they messed it up. This is not just somebody from the past checking in with you, what you've been up to, and then, hey, let's go out and maybe we can make something happen with. No, the two of you definitely have some kind of a not really happy history. I don't know how else I can put it. Not very happy, because they're coming back with an apology. All right? If this is your ex, it makes total sense. If it's not an ex, then perhaps the two of you just, something happened that it was like a false start, or they messed up. They could have chosen somebody else. I don't know. You can let me know in the comments down below, but they're definitely coming back with an apology. All right? And a very serious offer. And it almost feels like they know. They know that you will not consider like anything less than that Ace of Pentacles all the way to your left, and the Justice card. These are some serious cards. Right, so let's talk about this a little bit in depth. We do have that Six of Cups clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. The Six of Cups is a soulmate card, but it's also a card of somebody coming back from the past. Either an ex or somebody who screwed up in the past. Right, the Ace of Pentacles clarifying it, that's what they're coming back with. So they're rolling out the big guns, and again, it feels like they know that you wouldn't settle for anything less than the Ace of Pentacles, because this is a very serious card. With the Ace of Pentacles, people usually offer commitment, people usually offer marriages, serious offers. We have the Three of Wands clarified by Justice, so this is also their energy. Right? The Three of Wands is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and I think this is them deciding they either need to try again with you or come back to you. Justice, clarifying, that is a card of could be a Libra you're dealing, but Justice in this case is a major apology, since this is somebody coming back from the past. Major apology. This is them wanting to make things right with you, wanting to get serious with you. Justice is a serious card. On the bottom of the deck we have the Lovers. Could be a Gemini you're dealing, but the Lovers is also a soulmate card, just like the Six of Cups. The Lovers is a card of a choice. Alright? So yes, you'll be facing a choice. Death right next to the deck is your major arcana card. It's also a card of an ending, but since this is your reading, you're right, and this is your major arcana card, I assume that's you. As I was clarifying death, I simply asked, so what's up with that? Right? What does Scorpio need to do? And the Page of Swords showed up. I am still gonna do the advice for you, or the potential spread for you, but I couldn't wait for that second spread on this situation. I asked right away, what's up with that and the Page of Swords? The Page of Swords in this case, I think this is you observing this person's behavior. That is if you decide to do, if you choose with the Lovers card to give him a second chance, or give him a chance, I think you're going to put him like on a probation period. So observe how they behave, what they do over the next, I don't know, week or couple of weeks, right? Perhaps with the Page of Swords, you could also ask around, because it's a card of research, right? So you may ask people, do you know this person? What have they been up to? Or something like that. I'm not saying you should be hiring a private investigator, but perhaps just ask around, maybe Google them, go through their social. I'm sure they've cleaned it up. But maybe you'll notice something. Okay, but yeah, let's do a second spread for this situation, a potential / advice for you, Scorpio. So here's the advice / the potential, Scorpio, between you and the person who saw in the previous one. We have the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could still be, you could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Right, we also have Sagittarius, or whatever that person's zodiac sign is. Okay, the advice for you, Scorpio, actually is to give him a second shot. Yeah, that's the advice. You don't have to follow it, but we do have 3 major arcana cards, right? Besides the card on the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles, those other 3 cards are all major arcana cards. All right, and those cards are talking about reconciliations. But considering the Knight of Pentacles, yes. If they can prove themselves to you, if they're not just talking the talk, but they're also walking the walk, yes, then give them a shot. If you want to, if you choose to accept it, right? The Knight of Pentacles is kind of similar to the Ace of Pentacles we saw in the previous spread. This is the most serious, grounded, long-term knight out of all 4 knights. With the Knight of Pentacles, you can always plan ahead. And the Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, and the Hierophant, yes, it's a reconciliation. If this is your ex, if it's not an ex, but somebody who messed up in the past, they had a chance, they blew it, I think this time they will come through. They will deliver this time. Right? The Hierophant could be a Taurus, but the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. Judgment in the middle is a card of somebody coming back from the past, and it's also, I guess, you having to make a judgment call. This is you kind of sort of having to make that choice with someone, the Lovers card in the previous spread. And the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, it's a start or a restart of a cycle. Okay, that's what the Wheel of Fortune is. And the Wheel of Fortune is a really fortunate card, hence the word fortune in its name. Yeah, that's the advice. Serious But I think they're ready for it. Hence that Ace of Pentacles in the previous spread. They know. Like I said, they know they messed up, and you wouldn't settle for anything less than what we saw in the previous spread and this spread right here. Alright? So yeah, that's what I have for you, Scorpio, for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing March.